Welcome to another episode of the Hellion Rebellion Rock and Roll Association, brought to you by your lost emperor, Hollygeist. So I have some time off, and I have a little bit of money. So I decided to traverse the nation of America and meet up with my very first subscriber, who has wanted me to play this band since the beginning. And so, without further ado, we are on site, by the way. I'm not in my normal place. Let me introduce you to a man I love and respect, Slabagor.
Yay, yay, yay. I got some stuff over here I need to set down. Been out shopping.
You been out shopping?
Shopping and chopping.
Shopping and chopping.
Yeah, it's been, it's been one of those long, humid days.
As you can tell by this sexy hair. And this sexy hair right here.
Hi, folks. How's it going?
So, who is this band you want us to talk about today?
Well, it's a band that not a lot of people probably haven't heard of. Celtic Frost.
Don't you mean Celtic Frost?
Well, look, I'm from the South.
Well, people in Boston say Celtic.
They do.
I don't know if that's a regional thing or not.
Yeah.
That's always been one of those big arguments with this band. Is it Celtic Frost? Is it Celtic Frost?
It depends on how orthodox you want to get about it. I mean, there's people in the South you could argue that speak like they're from Boston.
I guess. Yeah.
So it's just a weird, I think, the main thing is it's, they're a great band from, were they from Switzerland?
Oh, that's a mountainous region in Europe, isn't it?
It is. I've never been there.
I've heard all the banks are there.
I've barely seen a mountain, but I have seen a couple of them.
I heard all they do is eat chocolate and snow in Switzerland.
I think so. They do a lot of skiing, right?
I don't know, man. I guess. I don't know what they do.
They were one of those bands that always intrigued me from a young age. And, you discovering heavy metal music, you go through the gateway bands, and then you're like, man, I want it, heavier, harder, faster, a little bit more darker, and just, because that's what it's about.
And for years this band has been they've been called first generation black metal, even though I remember back in the 80s we didn't really have a term for that. Even though Venom had a song called black metal.
Right.
We just kind of lumped Celtic Frost or whatever into the thrash people.
We did do that. I mean,
you did it too, right?
Yeah, I mean, but looking back, you can see like, I can see where they influenced because they have all those elements: black, death, doom, thrash, punk.
Yeah.
And of course, not to mention like their other forays into their different albums. Where they change
my first.
And
oh, I'm sorry.
Sound? No, you're cool. Go.
My first introduction to Celtic Frost was Cold Lake.
Really?
I loved Cold Lake when it came out. But I grew up on, Motley Crue and Def Leppard. When I heard Cold Lake, I heard like a really dark version of glam rock.
Right, yeah.
It kind of reminded me of Wasp or something.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is so badass. And I thought it was brand new. And then you buy another album like Morbid Tales or this classic We're About to Play You Tonight. And you're like, whoa, whoa. This is not Cold Lake. What the hell is this?
It ain't Cold Lake, folks.
Yeah.
Though, yeah. I even, Cold Lake, it kind of threw me around because, Morbid Tales, that's where I first heard them. A friend of mine had given me a cassette tape. I was listening to stuff like Motley Crue, Twisted Sister.
Oh, yeah.
Getting into Metallica and Slayer, all the big names. And, he was like, here, check this out. Exodus, Celtic Frost, Venom, I think it was Merciful Fate or King Diamond. I can't not remember.
Well, you know he's number one.
So I was
I
like,
don't care what y'all say.
that kind of changed my perspective. And when I heard Celtic Frost, I was just like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah,
You know?
they're so rough and raw.
And that's why I liked it. It was that energy of
Yeah.
like shout at the devil, but it was
Yeah.
a lot more, you know. And
It's like you could see the theater in Shout at the Devil, but when you heard Celtic Frost, it was more like, these dudes are taking that shit seriously.
they are, and
You know?
they were about a look. They were, you know, a look and a feel and I think they certainly felt that like a belief of what they were. You know, they wanted the whole like, you know, this is like a ritual.
This is what heavy metal should sound like. It's nasty.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be Yngwie Malmsteen. This is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
That's what I loved about it. It had a punk rock kind of feeling to it. So let's go ahead and show them the record, dude. Let's play this song. Quit yapping.
Did we even mention which album we were playing?
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, wait. You know what I forgot to do? Moment of silence for John Lawton.
I heard about that. Yes, sir.
Uriah Heep, Lucifer's friend. Moment of silence, y'all. I don't think Ghost would exist without a band like Lucifer's friend or Aphrodite's Child. What do you think?
It's a good argument for that kind of stuff.
All right. To Megatherion, what song do you want to play, sir?
I figure we'll just play the intro track on side one.
That's a good one.
In the second song, you know, it's just there's a lot of good songs on this album. It's a little different than Morbid Tales to me. It's a little bit more, but
I actually heard this before Morbid Tales, and it was a good introduction to Celtic Frost, but after Cold Lake, you know, and hearing the intro and then going into what they're doing,
right,
it
yeah,
was just fucking badass. So
not to mention the album art. You know, they were really,
oh, shit.
yeah. Whose house are you at anyway? I don't know.
Show 'em.
What is this place?
Show 'em, dude. I don't know.
Great album art. May offend some, but it makes a lot of sense to others.
Yeah, H.R. Giger, one of the greatest artists that ever lived.
There it is, folks.
There it is.
It is a classic.
Just like put it up a little bit like this, maybe like that. All right, y'all see it? Okay. And
All
this is a special re-release record. Has a book, all kinds of stuff in it. Sloppy Gore is going to show you. Let's play the song.
We're getting there.
All right, it's your record player, dude. You do it.
It does have a lot of, oh yeah, we already have it on the record player.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of extra little added stuff in the package, just history stuff, you know, liner notes, artwork, good artwork. You want to hang on to that or you want me to lay it down?
Yeah, lay it down, dude.
Lay it down,
I
man.
don't want to put my fingerprints
We
on
gonna lay
that.
it down?
We're going to lay it down.
Gonna lay down the law.
We almost did right.
Yeah, rat would have been good too. All right, here we go, folks. Get them while you can. You're on the sidelines of the battle. 'Cause that's where they take you.
like a pussy.
The wicked solo.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I have the album. I do listen to this quite often, but I'm glad you decided to put this on the show.
My pleasure. It's always good to open up new avenues. I know it's not new to you because I pressured it on you in our youth.
Yeah.
One of those geek out things.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you got to listen to this. You got to check it out.
Yeah, you've been calling for that for a while. And I felt like, if I'm going to do this, maybe, you know what? I'll drive a few hours to go check this dude out because he's been watching my shit for a while. And it's like, hey, let's do a show together. You want the Celtic Frost? You're playing the Celtic Frost. And I love Celtic Frost. I personally think Monotheus is one of the scariest records that has ever existed in the realm of heavy metal. But
it's a heavy album.
Yeah. And I appreciate it, dude. And I appreciate that you bought this record. This is an amazing that's
it was gifted to me, actually.
Yeah, that's a nice record, dude.
Yeah. On suggestion to my wonderful wife.
Yeah. Which I met, and she's very charming. So, this is what I have to leave you with tonight. Have a good weekend. Have a good summer, wherever you are. And remember, if you have a boy, you only have to worry about one penis. But if you have a girl, you have to worry about 1,000 penises. You have a moral that you want to give these people?
Yeah, let's be calm and respectable. We're all just trying to ache through this. And, what's the old one? Eat, drink, be merry.
I like that.
If you got to drink to the dead sometimes.
Epicurean. I like the Epicureans. So
we just know what we should be doing.
Drink to the living, drink to the dead.
Yep. Yes, sir.
So, all right. I'll see y'all next week. And thanks for watching.
Y'all take care.
Slava Gore.